Well, hello, Joel Fiesel here again, your friendly life insurance, mortgage protection, and retirement agent, just to play off of Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, with the best Spider-Man, by the way. Um, so today I want to talk about, I get this question a lot, well, what is mortgage protection? How does it differ from life insurance? And so in the old days, years ago, more than 15 years ago, what they would do is they would add it to your mortgage. And so it would be part of the mortgage payment. And if something happened, it paid off the home. The bank was the beneficiary. So if there was any money left over because the policy amount, if it was anything different than what the loan was when the time someone died, and if there was any extra, the bank would get the difference. And so that's how it used to be. Because of the law changes, and now it's handled through insurance companies. So you have to be an insurance agent you have to get it from an insurance agent. And so basically with mortgage protection, the big changes now is that if there is any money left over, well, you assign a beneficiary. So it goes directly to who you assign. The second big difference is, in the old days, they didn't have any benefits, like if you get a terminal, chronic, or critical. There are some mortgage protection plans that will offer that. And then if there was any money left over, let's say you didn't need the coverage, and basically you could get, in the old days, you didn't have any option of getting your money back. Now there's some options that you can get your money back in some cases, in certain types of plans, if you don't use the coverage. Sometimes, people ask me, well, does mortgage protection pay the whole mortgage off? It can. Okay. Now, again, this is something you're going to be paying for. And so a lot of times what I've found out over time is that most people are comfortable paying about $50 to $150 a month. And so when I show a mortgage protection plan, I'm going to have some options in those ranges. Now, sometimes depending on age and health, because that's how you have to qualify for, because it is a form of life insurance. The biggest difference with mortgage protection is that typically there's not an exam, and it's very easy to qualify for. Most of the time, you can usually get an approval within about 5 days. Now, sometimes it's going to be a little longer depending on the situation, but it's easy to qualify for, and it's fast. That's what a lot of people like about mortgage protection insurance. Whereas a life insurance policy, there's an exam. It's going to be a lot more extensive. They can pull medical records. It can take a lot longer. And so that's a couple of the things that differ. The other thing that's going to differ now too is that, let's just say, for example, if you're older. And so, a lot of times, like I mentioned before, I try to find plans between that 50 and 150 is usually the magic number. But some cases are going to be, higher or lower. In some cases, it may be full coverage and it may be partial coverage. We have a plan that a lot of older people like, and typically what it is that it helps keep the costs down. But what it does is it provides some protection. Whereas if somebody is, let's say that, if they pass away, what it would do, it was give the remaining person or whoever the beneficiary is, it would give them some money to have some options to where, if may not necessarily pay off the mortgage, but it'll give them some, money to maybe, if they decide to sell the house, where they can get all the equity from the home, they can take their time, sell it for the highest price. So a lot of times we have plans that we call mortgage payment protection, which will cover the mortgage for 6 months, 12 months, or 18 months is kind of where we typically go with it. But it would provide enough cash to pay the mortgage for that particular time frame. So, like I said, mortgage protection has to work for you. It has to be affordable. Can be full coverage, can be partial, or it can be payment protection. But the key, again, is affordable. So I hope that helps a little bit with when it comes to, what is mortgage protection? How does it differ? How does it work? So obviously, if you have any questions, you can always go on my website, schedule a time to talk with me, www.sfftexas.com. You can find me on Google as well, Joel Fiesel, Fuessel. And so I'd be happy to help you. And if you like what I say and you want to follow me, subscribe to my channel or click the like button down below too. I'd love to see likes. With that being said, take care. Over and out. Look forward to working with you.